I need a taller man. I do. I like a taller man. I like a man who is at least like 6'2", minimum.
I ain't gonna lie, you gotta realize why they even in this predicament, why they on this show. Because of stuff like this. Yes, he has to be 6'2". Why? Like, why?
Why did you end up popping your balloon?
The initial attraction, I would say again, the haircut. Specific with that. I'm sorry. Okay. But yeah.
Bro got the curly, high, bald fade of Doomski.
Hello, welcome in.
That's
What's your name?
Crazy cut.
My name is
boy.
David.
David, how old are you?
I'm 36.
And what do you do?
Crazy
I'm a
cut.
chauffeur.
So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there to see why they ended up popping. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Yo, glasses is peak beauty is crazy. That's a bold statement.
First and
That's a bold
foremost,
statement
I
right
really
there.
like your
Peak?
suit. You came dressed to
Peak is
impress
wild.
clearly. I like that the tie matches the handkerchief. Style-wise, it's definitely there. I just feel like the initial attraction wasn't there for me.
First, it was the age. You said you were 36?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So it was the age. And then I just didn't like how the comment was, she's, not as thick. I don't know why he would say that. Like, it shouldn't be off, based off who's thick and not. So, yeah. I guess.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just the age, really. I'm 26, he's 36. That's like 11 years. Yeah, that's a push for me. Okay. But you look good. You cleaned up. You did it.
Thank you.
Chat, what y'all rate glasses 1 through 10? I ain't gonna lie, I'm biased. And y'all also know, like, my mid-range automatic, so I really can't even judge. I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10.
I just didn't like the haircut. I don't like it.
It is a crazy cut.
Thank you.
And
Why he faded it so high up, though? I ain't gonna lie, like, this a high ball fade? Why he faded it like this?
why did you end up popping your balloon?
The haircut. I would say the haircut for me, yeah. But he is dressed nice.
The haircut. Why is it taking you out?
How do you want it?
Probably lower and like all even around. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Can be done.
Yeah. But
Chat, I ain't gonna lie, she might be top 3 in the lineup, low key.
yeah.
Okay.
So you're more focused on
Depends
the
on who's
haircut
asking.
Well, initial attraction. I mean, just to be specific, it's the haircut for me for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. But I wouldn't want you to change that. That's what you like.
I agree. I was just asking. Just wanted to know.
Yeah.
Do you have any children?
No, I don't have any children.
Okay. And what is your relationship like with your mom?
We get along very well. We talk every day.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what would you say you are looking for in a woman?
I like an easygoing woman.
Yo, what's good, dog? What's the vibes? What's the vibes, dog?
A woman that will not talk down on me. A woman that will not disrespect me. Someone with a good sense of humor.
And do you provide a space where she can feel safe enough to not have to?
I'm lost.
We get along very well. We talk every day.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what would you say you are looking for in a woman?
I like an easygoing woman. A woman that will not talk down on me. A woman that will not disrespect me. Someone with a good sense of humor.
And do you provide a space where she can feel safe enough to not have to be combative or have to question what your motives are?
Yeah, I'm a very fun guy to be with. I don't get along with everybody, but if you get to know me, I'm a good guy.
Okay, what do you mean by you don't get along with everyone?
Oh, because people don't give the chance. That's all.
Okay.
But those that give me the chance know I'm a good guy.
And do you have any felonies?
No, never before.
That's the hard questions.
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I like how she looks good. She's beautiful.
Do you have any questions for her? She was throwing them all out.
Nice looking brown
Okay.
I love what you had to say, and I wanted to know. But overall, look, I need a taller man. I do. I like a taller man. I like a man who is at least like 6'2", minimum.
Okay.
You gotta understand, right? Yeah, it's your preference. You have the right to your own preference. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to knock it. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, you gotta realize why they even in this predicament, why they on this show. Because of stuff like this. Yes, he has to be 6'2". Why? Like, why? I can understand if you trying to get somebody where you can make it to the league. Then it makes sense. All right, go ahead. Aim for the stars. Get somebody that's 6'7". You know what I'm saying? But you have no interest in sports. Like, well, how does that benefit you, bro?
That's your preference. So.
Yes, that is my
Yeah,
preference.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
And how tall are you?
And then every time I look up, I see his stupid ass haircut and it's pissing me off. Cut that off. He gonna lie, chat. Certain grown men gotta go back to like the good old days where their parents chose their haircuts for them.
I'm
crazy.
5'11". Some people say I look taller, but I'm 5'11".
Okay, got it.
I love it. Make you want to bully him? That's crazy. That's crazy. Bullying is never funny, bro. Come on, bro.
Yes, thank you.
Come on, bro.
All right, let's head on back. So that is all of the balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming on.
Thank
I'll
you
take
too.
the mic. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is
2 back-to-back dumbass haircuts this episode. Oh my gosh, bro, I'm getting trolled. Look at this Phineas and Ferb ass cut, bro. Ah, bro.
So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. All right, your name and age.
I'm Brittany. I am 28.
Okay, and Brittany, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon just off of first glance. I wasn't a fan of the full outfit. It's very nice, but it just wasn't what I was looking for.
What is a... I can understand. What is a regular suit?
But it just wasn't what I was looking for.
What blue and white suit?
So now is Brittany someone that's your
You
type?
can't make
yeah. I
this
think she's
up,
gorgeous.
boy.
Very nice hair. Very nice.
Bro, this is the safest he could have ever went.
Why did you end up
Right.
popping your balloon?
W. Shice.
Honestly, I think you're dressed very nice. I love everything that you said. It was just off of initial attraction. It just kind of felt like we wouldn't match personalities. I feel like you're very well spoken, and that's really, really good. I'm just looking for someone with a little bit, a little gangster lean in them.
Gangsta. Hey.
She's looking for somebody with a
not too
gangster
much,
lean.
but yeah.
Got it.
Thank you.
Hey. Back in the
Gangsta
day,
lean, got
before
it.
I knew Christ, I was a little bit like that. But I'm a changed
back
man.
in
That's
the
okay.
day,
I
that's so funny. Where
appreciate
you
it
from?
Bro,
though.
you was always a good guy. Let's not. Oh, come on, bro. Yeah, I had a little past since we're talking about it, but I turned off a new leaf. I turned over a new leaf. You always been a good guy. You always been good. It's okay to be a good guy, bro. It's okay. It's okay, bro.
Looking for someone with a little bit, a little gangster lean in them.
Gangsta. Hey.
Just a little bit, not too much, but yeah. Thank you.
Hey. Back in the day, before I knew Christ, I was a little bit like that. But I'm a changed
Back
man.
in
That's
the
okay.
day, that's so funny. Where
appreciate
you
it though.
Let me guess, you was badass back in your days? Like, come on, bro. Who are you fooling? Who are you fooling? You're a good guy.
Why did you end up popping your balloon?
The initial attraction, I would say again the haircut. Like specific with that. I'm sorry, but yeah, it would be the haircut for me. He has everything. It sounds like.
Bro got the curly, high, bald fade of Doomski. What the hell? You gotta be a brave person to get a cut like this, bro. You're not afraid, like, nobody's just gonna pull up and smack the back of your head, bro. Like, I don't understand. Like, people that get these type of cuts, bro, be brave as hell, bro. Cause back in my days, you pull up to school with a cut like this, bro, with the back faded, bald. Bro, they slapping at Beansky. Fresh cut, fresh cut. I feel like we gotta go back to them days, man. I feel like people don't be giving out fresh cuts no more, bro. I feel like people will make better decision on their haircuts, bro, if they bring back fresh cuts. Fresh cut! I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bring back bullying as well. Bullying is never funny. You know what I'm saying? Let's not bring that back. You know what I'm saying? Bullying is never funny. I don't condone bullying. You know what I'm saying? Bullying is never funny. But bring back fresh cut. Just that.
So what kind of haircut do you like? Like
Low. I just need it low and all
Fade.
around. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Low.
Just keep it simple, but it looks good on him, but just for me,
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
And now she's someone that's your type?
I think she's gorgeous on the outside. It's not a heck yes, but she's fine. I'm sure she'll find.
Not a heck yes. What?
I just see us being like really good friends. Like that's
Oh,
all. Like you're
wow.
very handsome. I love the way you talk. Like you have really good energy. Like that's why I feel like we should be like best friends. That's why. That's the only thing.
Okay.
You
Oh,
know?
he said, ha, that would never happen. I'm not here to be a friend. I didn't get fly. I didn't get fresh to come here and look for friends, bro. We could be besties. No, never. Who do you take me for? I'm never your friend.
actually gonna pop.
Okay.
Oh
Why'd you
my
end up
gosh,
popping?
Why?
I think that he's really attractive. It's just when I see him, I don't see like my man, you know.
Oh
so,
my gosh.
Yeah, I love what he does. I think he's attractive.
Then,
Is she someone that's your type?
then what do you see? Like, I don't understand, bro. I don't understand, bro. Like, then what do you see? What are you looking at specifically? If you don't see that. Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, what? Like, I don't get it, bro. Like, what?
It's just when I see him, I don't see like my man, you know. So, yeah, I love what he does. I think he's attractive.
Cool. Is she someone that's your
Wow.
type?
You think I'm attractive, but you say all of that, bro. That's when the Jamaican side would have came out. I would have said, all right, let's move on. Yeah, like, yeah.
I think she's gorgeous. Her posture, her stance, her shoes. Look at those shoes. Those are fabulous shoes. Love them. Love them, sis.
Fabulous? Wow.
Okay, cool. Sounds
Bro
good.
said one of them said the shoes is fabulous.
Look at those shoes. Those are fabulous shoes. Love them, sis.
Love them, sis, got it. Absolutely stunning. Yo, this is crazy.
Last lady over here. Do you have any questions for him?
I don't know. I kind of agree with what she said. Very
pop.
attractive. I love your career. I'm also getting my doctorate, so I love that. It's just attraction wise. I don't know, like friends, cool, talk
Wow.
a little bit, but I'm not feeling like.
Yo, chat. You know, this is not even surprising. Why you have your balloon that long if you felt that way? You know what it is? It's because everybody else popped their balloon and she don't want to be the odd one out, bro. Most of them is coming on the line playing follow the leader, bro.
You know?
Okay.
So, yeah,
You're gonna pop your balloon?
I'm gonna pop.
Insane, bro.
Is she someone that's your type?
I think she's nice and respectful. She was kind. She's not feeling the like she was saying. That's all good, man. It's all good.
Man, get this guy off the... You know what? Let's move on. It's starting to irritate me, bro. Move, man. Move off the show.
Hello, welcome in. Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Yourself?
What's your name?
Hi, my name is Kevin.
Kevin. How old are you?
I'm 36 years old.
And what do you do?
Yeah, I'm an enterprise account executive. I'm also an actor, and I have a family-owned business that sells Jamaican food and jerk chicken and jerk sauce.
Okay, you be
It's Jamaican food. That's the voice quiver. That's the voice quiver when you're mad nervous.
Yeah, I'm an enterprise
Jamaican food.
account executive. I'm also an actor, and I have a family-owned business that sells Jamaican food.
Yo, Chad, you know you dumb nervous when your words don't like.
I'm also
You know
an
what I
actor,
mean?
and
Your words is mad shaky. Jamaican food.
and what do you do?
yeah, I'm an enterprise account executive. I'm also an actor, and I have a family-owned business that sells Jamaican food and jerk chicken and jerk sauce.
Okay, you be cooking or?
Yeah. Of course.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You gotta
Lord.
either dance or cook if you're Jamaican. You know what it is.
And what are some things you like to do for fun?
Yeah, I like to travel a lot. Like I've been to 12 countries in 2 years. The last 2 years. Like I was in Paris for the Olympics. I went to the gold medal game. Shout out to Steph Curry. He did amazing. We were born the same week, but he makes me feel like I'm not doing enough. Yeah, I like to box. I like to work out, box, play basketball. And like I'm in the tech space, so I like helping like people like kids actually go ahead and get in the tech space at all. Also like, I don't know if you watched the game, but one of the main lines they said was, "You don't gotta sell drugs to live life like you sell drugs." And I like to tell kids that. Like,
Yo,
to make sure
Mark,
that-
appreciate the W Gifted sub, man. You already know the vibes, man. W Gifted's in the chat, man. W Gifted's. Word, appreciate you, Mark.
they like to get as much as possible out the world, you know, tech. Not,
Nah, bro is mad nervous though, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
also,
You
like-
should have pre-gamed.
I don't know
before
if you
got
watched the
on.
game, but one of the main lines they said was, "You don't gotta sell drugs to live life like you sell drugs." And I like to tell kids that, and like to make sure that they like to get as much as possible out the world, you know, tech.
Okay. So now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Oh, well, I'm not gonna lie. This, I feel like you all know there's a gender war going on out there. Like people talking about, oh yeah, men aren't doing this, women aren't doing this. I just want somebody that's willing to show up. Understand we both need to show up 100%. Don't think about what they're saying online. Actually, just come out straight up. somebody willing to be a partner and just understand that, you know, it's not about what people say or what people are complaining about. Actually take each other in and understand that, you know, we need to be our best selves looking forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what you look for in a woman?
I look for that. I
Okay.
look for someone that's ambitious. I look for somebody that's ambitious. You know, like, I understand, like, even in a relationship, I got to be the best boyfriend, but then after that, I got to be the best husband, and then after that, I got to be the best father. So I look for someone that's going to try to be the best girlfriend, then I understand best wife, and then mother.
Okay.
So, you know, it's not just about being the same. It's about continuing to evolve and be better as best as possible.
I see. All right. And now what are some of your deal breakers?
Oh, my gosh. All right, so number one, just like, don't be negative. Like, try to be solutions oriented. Don't try to talk about why stuff doesn't work. It's like, how can stuff work? You know, try to have a positive attitude like that. Number two, like, I'm not saying you got to be overly religious, but just like, don't be atheist. Like, don't say I don't believe in anything. And it's 2025. I gotta say this. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have to, but like, for the sake of my kids, our future kids that I don't have yet, please, because kids are brutal today. If you have something for a subscription for $9.95 to OnlyFans or something like that, where they can get made fun of at the lunch table, or I gotta actually, when someone toasts and says, "Hey, I know she'll make you happy," I gotta say, "What do you mean by that?"
Bro, he's all over the place. How did we even get here? How did he started like? How did we get on the topic of people purchasing OFs? How did we get here, bro? What he telling the youth don't buy OFs? What is going on, bro?
Future kids that I don't have yet, please, because kids are brutal today. If you have something for a subscription for $9.95 to OnlyFans or something like that, where they can get made fun of at the lunch table, or
Bro, why the hell? Bro, don't tell me kids is in school paying for OFs, bro. Like, man, what?
I gotta actually, when someone toasts and says, "Hey, I know she'll make you happy," I gotta say, "What do you mean by that?" That's a problem for me. So I mean, I don't think that's a big ask, but in today, you just gotta ask that. So that's pretty much it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So we got some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. All right. So we'll start over here. Your name and age.
I'm Janine. I'm 28.
Okay. And Janine, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped for a couple reasons. They're very superficial, so it's nothing personal. Obviously, I don't know you, but it was the mismatch color jewelry, like that.
You mean the two tone and the tennis string?
Yeah.
Chad, just listen to the reasonings. Just listen to the reasonings on why they're popping. Just listen. Listen again.
Personal, obviously, I don't know you, but it was the mismatch color jewelry, like that.
You mean the two tone and the.
And I know she didn't see that from mad far away from where he was standing, bro. She just literally just came up with something off the top of her head, bro. Yo, you can't make this up, bro.
Tennis string?
Yeah, I just don't like that combo. I don't know. I just don't like it. And then the shoes, and then also the height. Like those, like I said, those are very also like superficial things. I normally don't wear heels, but today I am. So in the occasion I do want to throw on heels, I kind of do want to be a little bit taller than my partner. But I do like everything you said. I think you're really funny, outgoing, and I think like your head is really on a good path and going straight forward.
Okay. So, obviously I have to ask, how tall are you?
5'11".
5'11". Okay. How tall are you again?
I'm 5'6.5". Girl. Oh, but I don't know. It's the heels and, just the atmosphere off, like, based off initial attraction, like, you're fine, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like, like, that's what I'm looking for, like, yeah. But,
all right. Now, is she someone that's your type?
No, I don't think so.
All right. And why not?
I don't know. It's just not the same thing you said. You said I'm fine, but my tongue wouldn't go as far as yours, personally. That's all I can say.
That's funny.
But it was still. I mean, you're attractive, but to me, you're not. Like you said, maybe I'm not just reeking for you. The energy is just not reeking for me the same way. Yeah, but you do look nice though. I like the hair and like the beads.
Thank you. I did it myself.
Oh, what? That's what's up.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Deanna, and I'm 29.
Right. Deanna, why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I end up popping because he resembles my uncle. Oh. Like
Uncle's a fine man.
Yeah,
so.
my uncle's young.
You know what? Show me a picture of your uncle. Yeah, show me a picture of your uncle. Let me see. Here, look. 9 times out of 10, he looks nothing like her uncle, bro. Bro, like what? Bro, it's starting to, that excuse is starting to happen too frequently. I'm starting to see it, bro. That same reasoning, bro, is starting to like happen too frequent, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He looks nothing like your uncle. I could guarantee it, bro. Like what?
Oh, what? That's what's up.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
They be saying
Go on over
anything.
here. Your name and age.
Deanna, and I'm 29.
Right. Deanna, why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I end up popping because he resembles my uncle. Oh. Like
Uncle's a fine man.
Yeah,
so.
my uncle's young. Me and him is not, we like close in age, but
okay.
he said a lot of good things. He dressed nice, handsome, but he just reminds me of my uncle. So yeah.
Like look-wise or
Look,
personality?
face, yeah.
Where are you from?
Where am I from? I'm from New York.
Where are they from?
They're from Florida.
I
Trinidad.
mean,
They're like Trinidad.
Trinidad. I mean, I'm Jamaican. Maybe.
Okay, so cousins.
Maybe. yeah. I mean, say.
All right. So his hair is fine. You didn't say the hair was
Well, I try to, deter from that, but, nothing's wrong with their hair. I just personally like lower cuts. But all of the guys have the same,
Okay.
But yeah, you're handsome. You said a lot of good things. You're dressed nice, so.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now,
Chat, based off that, we see who's not getting a match today. You know what I'm saying? You could see, like, in the beginning, you know who's going to be able to, like, find a match and this and that. Like, you know she's not finding a match, Chat. It's okay, though. But I feel like they be there not worrying about finding a match. It's a Saturday night. They be bored. Nothing to do. I guess it's better than staying in the house. So, it's tough.
now she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, you're Trinidadian too?
No, I'm black.
Oh, you're just black?
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks nice. I like the contrast from your skin to the dress.
you.
It's a good choice
Appreciate
today.
it.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, let's head back. We have 4 beautiful ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Yeah, so I got a good question. So we all know the love languages, and honestly, they're reversible to mean something to some people and not mean something to other people. What's your love language, and why do you think it's important to you? What's your explanation, if you were to explain it, why it's important to you?
Okay, so what is your love language and why is it important to them? Okay, let's start over here. Your name and age.
So my name is Ashley, and I am 26. My love language is acts of service, just because I feel like that's what makes me feel like I'm cared for. You're attentive and, just nurturing. I just love like the little things of, the service, like holding the door, tying my shoe, stuff like that. So.
Tie my shoes.
Let's go on over here. Name and age and answer to his question.
Yes, I'm Brittany. I'm 28. I could kind of piggyback off of what she says. I do like acts of service, but to say something different, I would say quality time. I'm really big on spending time with someone, not all the time, but when we do spend time together, being present in that moment and being really together.
Your name and age and answer to his question.
Hi, my name is Vanessa. I'm 27. My love language is quality time. I really enjoy spending time with my partner, and I feel like being in person is really how you have a chance to develop the relationship. So yeah, I'm really looking for a partner.
Name and age and answer to his question.
My name's Ken Brianna and I'm 26. Top 3 love languages are number one is words of affirmation. You know, just a little, you look good. Like, oh, you did that. Like, oh, thanks, babe, for that. You know, just something to, you know. Also, quality time, of course. I love spending time with really anybody that I care about for real. And physical touch. And then it's not a love language, but food, feed me, please.
He did say he cooks.
Yeah. All of that. But yeah.
Right, cool. Thank you. And we did get a pop balloon over here. Why'd you end up popping?
Hi, my name is Hi, my name is Vanessa, and I'm 27. I ended up popping. I really like that you're in sales. I'm also in technology sales, and so that's something that I connected with you on. Also, you giving back to children. I also sit on a junior executive board, giving back to children. So those are things I connected with you on. Honestly, initially, I wasn't sure. I wanted to hear more about like what you do and like the answers to your own questions. I just felt like I was holding on to the balloon because I couldn't find a reason. So I don't want to make anything up. I think you're an attractive man. I like what you do. I like your jacket. Yeah.
Okay. So now is she someone that's your type?
You have a gap just like my mother, honestly. And I'm not gonna, it's a good thing. It's very homely. But honestly, I liked your colors. You look nice. Your reason, we're talking about just looking at her, right? Yeah, she looks.
Anything? Or off what you heard, whatever it is for you, if that would make her your type, if not, if she's not.
Just looking at you, you're fine. I honestly, I love gaps because it just reminds me of the first person I've ever saw. But honestly, your reason, I'm always curious to just people's decision-making capabilities. I have no idea what you just said.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'll take it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just like kind of nervous because like I haven't done this, whatever. Can I have my balloon back?
Oh.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot have your balloon. You're confused. You're confused. You cannot have your balloon back. I'm sorry. Like, bro, you don't pop. Say a bunch of foolishness for a reason, and he calls it out. He calls it out. Because nobody understood what you said. I dozed off. I dead dozed off when you gave your reason, and I don't even remember what you said. No, you cannot have your balloon back. You're wasting people's time. I'm not here. When there's a window. Bro, like, he still got other options, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really care if she gets her balloon back. I ain't gonna lie if I'm him in this situation, bro. But hey, it's up to him.
Can I have my balloon back? I want to hear more. Okay, I'm just like, I don't want to make the wrong decision. Like, I'm up here, I'm like, oh, should I pop or not? Okay.
I would have said all that. No. It's all right. It's okay. You made your decision. You made the right one.
To be honest, I'm just like kind of nervous because like I haven't done this, whatever. Can I have my balloon back?
Oh.
Can I have my balloon back? I want to hear more. Okay, I'm just like, I don't want to make the wrong decision. Like, I'm up here, I'm like, oh, should I pop or not? Okay.
Let's get her balloon back.
My gosh.
Good, hand it on over to her.
It's your life. All your job is to be sure about life. That's it to me. Like, whenever you make a decision, just stand by it. If you can't stand by it, that's all I want people to do. Whatever y'all do, just stand by it.
I definitely stand by. I'm somebody that when I make a decision, I have very little like room. I make a decision quickly, but like when it comes to love, I feel like there's so many games that are played like in relationships and stuff. So it's like, should I, So yeah, this is a new experience. Okay, bear with me. I hope you didn't take offense to that.
No, you're
Let's
good.
continue.
Okay. All right, head on back this way. Yeah. Okay, so I'm now gonna hand you a pick.
Yeah. Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have you pop one balloon.
Okay.
Chat, who y'all going with right here, though?
Oh. All right.
bugging.
So why did you have your balloon
He bugged out. He bugged out, bro. He bugged out, bro.
unpopped?
He looks good. I like your
bugged out.
career. I like that you give back to the community. I liked everything that you were saying. That's it.
Bro, bugged out, bro.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
First of all, you're gorgeous. I love that. You look like Whitley Gilbert from a different world. A Jasmine Guy. That's her real name. Your reasons for the reason I just wanted to honestly, when I asked that question, the reason I asked that is just to see like how deep was it. You were just
I
like
didn't answer the second part.
you were just like I like to just get complimented. You were like words of affirmation, or I like to just see things. They actually went into the details of quality times means presence. They said what it meant. Okay. Yours was honestly so surface level. It didn't actually meant deeply in your heart what it meant to you. So in this situation, it's really about like just being deeper within surface level, and just your answer at this point and what you just presented. That's what it was. It was just pretty surface level. They really went to what it meant to them, why it meant to them, and why they want to continue to have that. Yeah.
I respect it.
All right. Thank you. Okay, let's head on back. We've got 3 beautiful ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Yeah. Who was your top 3 female role models growing up, and why?
Okay, let's start there and come back.
Hold on, he came,
All right,
he
let's
came
hear from you.
prepared with the
Okay,
questions.
this is easy. Number 1, Omarosa Manigault Newman. The reason why is because she's bold, she's confident, she's unapologetic. She's just so sharp, and I just love her. Secondly, Oprah Winfrey. I kind of grew up seeing bits of her talk show, and again, unapologetic, powerful Black woman. Thirdly, I would say my mother. Again, strong, beautiful, confident, the epitome of what it means to be a Black woman. So, yeah.
Okay, what about over here?
Yes. I would say Madam C.J. Walker. She's the reason why, we're confident enough to wear our hair and do different things with our hair products and everything like that. And especially now, since, for a while we weren't even allowed to wear our hair out, that's a big deal. That confidence, building that confidence. I would say, who else? Of course, if we can add our parents to that, my mom is the one that helped build the confidence within me, and also taught me that, especially with the way the world is today, there's a time where you can take a back seat. You don't have to always be the strong Black woman. Thank you. You don't always have to be that. You can sit down and let that man lead as long as he is a leader. And that's something that my mom taught me. And then I would also say, it's going to sound kind of silly, but I guess since we're talking about growing up, I'd say maybe even, I hate to say this, Raven Simone. I used to love That's So Raven. We're talking about growing up.
That's So Raven. That's So Raven is comp shows. It's definitely one of my favorites. Definitely one of my favorite shows. Shout out, Raven Simone. I'm Not Feeling Orange. Low key, it's not my speed, but she cool though. It's not my speed, but.
Right, so as a child, we have similar personalities. We have big personalities, and I used to always picture myself being someone who can walk into a room and be able to grab a presence. And that's what I learned just as a child watching TV and seeing like, oh, look, there's someone that looks like me, and she's also confident in herself. So from her Disney Channel days, I really did enjoy the message that she put out to little girls.
Thank you. And what about over here?
Speaking of Disney Channel, who's the top 5 shorties to ever come out of Disney Channel? I ain't gonna lie, Zendaya gotta be number 1. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Zendaya is definitely number 1, bro. It's not even close. Who else? Kyla Pratt. Kyla Pratt was on Disney Channel. I ain't gonna lie. What's the shorty name from Wizards of Waverly Place? I ain't gonna lie. Disney got a low-key got got them things.
So first, I would say my mom. She has always
Proud Family. Proud Family is tough.
Been, my role model. I always look up to her. She is the true definition of a trophy wife, an amazing mother. Like that's exactly how I want to be. So I do look up to her. I do look up to Beyonce. That's my girl. Beyonce.
Child, I ain't gonna lie. Like, speaking of Disney Channel too, growing up, I dead had like a crush on China from Ant Farm. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta see the vision.
Her
now.
songs just gave
Shout
me
out
the
China.
confidence. I just love listening to her. She's just like, she just brings the light out in me, when I listen to her songs. And then Keke Palmer, she has always been that girl since younger, older, now. Like she has such an inspiring story. Like I always watch all her interviews and everything. I would love to meet her. So those three for sure.
Right, nice. Okay, it is time to pop. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one balloon. Oh, you dropped it.
I probably, well.
Okay, there you go.
gotta
Whenever
make the
you're
right
ready,
decision,
go ahead and
my
pop
brother.
one balloon.
You got to make the right decision.
You want the ladies to hear about your role models? Okay, go ahead.
Maybe they don't like that either.
Well, let's go ahead. Let's let them hear your role models.
Oh, yeah. Growing up, I would say, honestly, I asked you for three. I knew one of y'all was going to be your mom. Definitely. So, I had a feeling. So, I said I really wanted to know, too. So, one is definitely my dad. The only reason why I had the confidence I have is because he said, yo, Kevin, you're handsome. Kevin, you can do that. And I know a lot of guys don't have that father presence, but just that makes me want to do that for somebody else one day. The second is Kobe Bryant.
You got to go.
Just how he was never a victim. He just works hard no matter what. It doesn't matter what the obstacle. And third, I believe this guy is the messiah for black kids everywhere and doesn't get enough credit is Will Smith. Like, honestly, no one, he made us know that
Chad, you know who really the GOAT? Damon Wayne's the GOAT. I ain't gonna lie, the Wayne's family is low-key the GOAT. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, everybody, in the Wayne's family, Sean, Marlon, all of them, they the GOAT, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. Damon Wayne's, though, the GOAT.
To be liked by women, you don't have to be a thug. You don't have to be, grimy or just, tough. He's a hood dude, but still respected by the hood dudes that doesn't act like a hood dude. Okay. He's a guy that's fresh, and he's a guy that plays ball. And that's really all black kids want to do, I felt in my generation. Play ball, get women, and look cool. And honestly, he did that, and it really helped me, and I feel like a lot of my other friends realized we could just be educated, be yourself, and don't really got to go to the corner. So, well, I respect you for that.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's good to hear that from you. So it is now time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one.
All right. First of all, these are my top three colors I love to wear. I just want to let this look.
I know. They look so good. All right. So we saw you did get your balloon back.
I have a strange feeling he might choose orange.
And so what made you ask for it back and what made you hang on to it?
Orange.
I think that when I considered the reason why I popped initially, it might have just been fear or uncertainty. And so I wanted to give him a chance to show me more.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
There's nothing wrong with you at all. Thank you for the second life. I appreciate it. I feel like Mario. But honestly, it was really just a comparison. Your answer was a 9.8, theirs was a 10. Sorry. Honestly, about their answers, there's a hidden agenda behind those. They love people that are unapologetically themselves. Keke Palmer is unapologetically herself. Raven-Symone's unapologetic. Even in the shows, that's what they did. They want to just be themselves and move forward. They don't care what they want to talk about. Yours was, which I still do respect, it was very business-oriented and being a strong, considerate woman. But I still don't know how Oprah is in a relationship. And I don't know how Madam CJ is in a relationship. She seems like she works so hard. But I can imagine how Keke is a little... Keke has some things to worry about, but either way, Kiki's gonna be Keke, and Raven's gonna be Raven, and the fact that Beyonce's gonna be Beyonce, and they work hard, they're apologetic to themselves, and their art's appreciated. So I just saw that. That's really what I wanted. Yours was, and it's funny because
I ain't gonna lie, he's chatting. I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't have popped off of this like question. I would have had to ask another question, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he's chatting right now.
Actually, it matches your reason for not popping because it was for business reasons and wanting to hear more that I want. And those are what those two people do, is they're very business oriented, want to keep.
I would fold brown like a New York slice. I'm done. I'm not reading the chat no more. I'm not reading the chat no more. I'm not reading the chat no more. I'm done. I got it. Why did I imagine a slice folded? Why did I visualize that? Like, nah, I'm done. I'm not looking at the chat no more.
Getting stuff. So I know I said a lot, but yeah. yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it.
I'm done, bro.
I mean, there was
9.8 though.
psychology.
9.8 though.
I mean, personally, I like my answers, but I understand when you explain it, there was psychology behind your answer, which, I mean, I can't be mad at. Who I am is who I am, and I answered honestly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we've got 2 ladies left. Ladies, any questions for our guy? You ready?
Yeah. So, like, what is your relationship with God? Like, do you go, like, to church every Sunday, or is it just, like, every once in a while, or do you read, go to Bible study, or whatever?
Yeah, for sure. I pray every day, at least 4 times a day. If I don't go to church, I try to stream it. To me, like, going to church is like going to the gym. Like, I feel like you can always do more. I want to do more. Even if I would rate myself as a 7, I think I need to be a 10. So I think I'm good, but I still pray every day. But I think the room for being in small groups and, like, not just hearing the pastor, but actually hearing about real life situations in little groups could be better. That's how I feel personally. I could do better as accountability that I think I'm messing up and could be a little better with. But still, the vision is there. I want to be better. But I right now, like, yeah, like, I hold him in everything I do. I pray about every decision I make. And yeah, like, I want my kids to do the same.
Any questions here?
Yes. What are your views on traditional relationships, or what do you think a traditional relationship will look like?
Oh my gosh. Can you unpack that a little bit more?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm asking, would you want a relationship, let's say, like your mother would have had with her husband, or are you more along the lines of how dating is today, where it's a lot of meet me halfway, there's a lot more both of us being the present and holding the household down, as opposed to, let's say, someone back in the, years ago.
Right. So I want to say that, first of all, this question is probably one of the hardest questions you can ask, because the truth is, the only reason why I feel like the answer is changed is because of women. They've been better than they've ever been. Like, before, it's easy to tell a woman stay at home when all you can do is stay home.
That's true.
They used to tell you guys you can't even vote because we don't believe that you have the brain to vote. And they used to tell you that you can't, you stay in the house because you can't actually provide anything when everything was labor. So now the truth is, like, even though I've been raised, especially as Jamaican, like, understanding and expecting to be the provider and do that, I do understand that you guys have more than you ever.
Damn, she just coughed all on Shorty in the.
Even though I've been raised,
coughed straight
especially as
and
Jamaican, like, understanding and expecting to be the provider.
Oh my gosh, this beard is.
And do that, I do understand that you guys have more than you ever have. You guys have more opportunity than you ever had. And if you want to seek that opportunity, maybe I need to take care of the kids more. maybe I need to.
Are you saying that that's something that you'd be okay with? Let's say,
because
you're married to a lawyer. Would you be a stay-at-home dad because she can be able to provide what she needs in the household?
First of all, stay-at-home dad is like, home all the time is crazy.
Yeah. yeah.
Home all the time is crazy. But at the same time, that's what I'm saying. Like, I hope women realize this question exists because you guys are better. I mean, it's not because of we're worse. We probably got worse, but we may be worse because we got to deal with you guys getting better. Some guys. So even if you think we're trash now, we've always been trash. You could just see it because you're here now. Yeah. But I'm saying is that those women that
don't speak for me, bro. I'm not trash. Yo, you see, he's chatting now. He's chatting, bro. I was never trash. Don't speak for me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He lost me, bro.
We may be worse because we got to deal with you guys getting better. Some guys. So even if you think we're trash now, we've always been trash. You could just see it because you're here now. But I'm saying is that those women that do, like you said, they're a lawyer, a businesswoman. I'm not. They have a reputation, almost just like having a kid is neglecting their man because of that. But I just want to let you know I prepare for that. That's half of the reason I make the money I make or have the schedule I have is because I understand that could be a possibility. But let's work on it together. I still want to see that together. I want to see a dynamic together. Like, I'm going to support you, but don't leave me at home looking like, yo, I just gave up every possibility I have for some woman I'll never see. Like, because I wouldn't do that to you. And that's the only reason why I want to do that. I don't care what I'm doing, because guess what? You could give me a better potential than any job could give me. Because I'm not going to lie, like, my dad did pass away on a Sunday. On Monday, they came to pick up the company car. So I think about that every day. So whatever you're working for, that could happen to you. But guess who lives through him? Me and my brother. So that's how I feel about you. So as long as that dynamic is worked on and is there, we're good. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. We heard a lot.
Yeah.
But it is time to pop.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one balloon. I know this is a tough part.
This is a sign, too, because me and my brother used to play Ninja Turtles every day.
Oh my gosh! What else? You and your brother used to play hopscotch? What else? You know, me and my brother used to play basketball before I tore my Achilles. Bro, what else? My gosh, bro, your segment been the whole show. Literally. Your segment was the whole show. Come on, bro.
And I was Leonardo he wore blue.
Balloon.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one balloon. I know this is a tough part.
This is a sign, too, because me and my brother used to play Ninja Turtles every day, and I was Leonardo he wore blue. But this makes sense because I was Michelangelo. You know what Michelangelo wore?
What he wear?
Orange.
Oh.
That was so... And if I was the shorty in blue, I would crash out, bro. That's how childish you are? You're bringing up Ninja Turtles? I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I was her, I would have crashed. This is crazy, bro. This don't make no sense, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yo, bro. This got it, bro. I knew he was going orange. I told y'all he was going orange, bro. I knew it. I seen it. Seen it from afar, bro. I could just tell, bro. He was talking to her the most.
Was Leonardo he wore blue. But this makes sense because I was Michelangelo. You know what Michelangelo wore?
What he wear?
Orange.
Oh. Okay. We'll be right back, sis. All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I like what he was saying. I mean, he's really seems like a really good guy, well-spoken, very handsome, like got a lot going for himself. So, you know, that's my type.
And then, so obviously we heard, you said you picked her because of the color, but is she someone that's your type?
He's sold. I would have went with light blue, me personally.
Yeah, she's beautiful. I loved everything you said. Honestly, quality time is so both of you guys, I love the fact that you appreciated that, because quality time is my favorite, because like I've had pesos, I've had dollars, I've had pounds, but the one currency you can't ever get back is time. And that's why I know that when somebody gives that to me, I got to show you why it's worth it. And the fact that you guys were talking about present, that was amazing to me. I loved it. And the fact that I felt like you guys could show up was why you were the last two. But you're definitely my type. You look very nice. The melanin is amazing.
Thank you.
Okay.
But yeah, All
right. Sounds good. Well, let me have you step on back over there. Come on up here with us, Brittany. Come on up. I'll have you stand here. Yes. All right. Any final question between the two of you before we determine if we got a match?
Yes.
Just one, guys. One.
Okay.
Yes.
Felonies, do you have any? I have to check.
Nah, I don't have any felonies.
Okay.
Okay. Are you good?
Now I got a question.
Go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
What do you do? What do you do for a living, and where do you live?
Where do I live?
Yeah.
Or what do I do and where do I live?
Yeah.
I live here, I live in Phoenix, Arizona. and I am an office coordinator. Right now, I am currently of a school, and currently I'm in school to become a sign language interpreter. So once I'm finished with that, then that will be my career.
Okay, great. Do you plan on like establishing and creating a family in Phoenix? Like, how does that look? What do you plan on your plans?
I do like the weather out here, but no, I think if anything, I would probably buy property here, and then I would like to live somewhere that has a little bit more of a season change. Not very much. I don't like snow, but other than that, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I told y'all have one up here.
That was it.
Okay. So my final question, is it a yes for you for him?
Yeah, I'd say it's a yes. I like your answers and what you had to say. I'm interested to get to know you more.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for her?
Can I tell her where I live to see? I got to see if she changed her mind.
Go ahead.
Does that matter? If it doesn't matter,
What
it
did you
doesn't
say?
If where he lives will change your mind.
Oh, okay.
matter. Yeah. I live in New York.
A little far, but no, not necessarily. I've been to New York, so that's not. It depends on if we have a real connection. Then maybe I'll come out and see you, or maybe you can come back out here.
Okay. Let me ask you again then. Is it a yes for you for her?
Yes. Yeah, I did say I would only come to Phoenix if Charles Barkley came back to the Suns, but I would definitely do it for you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's a yes?
Yes, that's a yes.
We got a match. I'll take the mic. All right, get your girl.
Chad, at least we got a match. But, Chad, what was the parlay? I ain't gonna lie. He was like the third person. Like, I ain't gonna lie. He took up like 30 minutes at a time. Like 35 minutes at a time. The video's about to end. We probably got time for one more. Like, it's done, bro.
You guys can go on up. Yeah, go ahead. Make some noise for them, ladies.
At BM Pro Media, we special lifetime memories. Love come.
Single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name's Jonathan.
Jonathan, how old are you?
I am 35.
And what do you do?
I'm in sales and design for lighting control systems. So when you think of sporting arenas, any type of commercial space, anything like that, I'm designing the lighting and fixtures behind that.
Wow, that's exciting. What are some things like to do for fun?
So speaking of sports, I do a lot of sporting events. I live in Georgia, outside of Atlanta area, so I do a lot of Braves games, the Hawks, Falcons, anything like that. You can catch me in any of those games. When I'm not doing that, I have some free time. I like to travel, spend quality time with my family and friends.
Okay. And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I need a woman who is ambitious, spontaneous, self-aware, sure of herself. Just loving and caring, things of that nature, when I think about a future and a family, and can communicate effectively.
Okay, and what are some deal breakers?
Multiple kids,
Okay.
Toxic, anyone who is superficial, always putting on a facade for social media or anything like that. So I just need something authentic, genuine.
Okay, all right, cool. So we have not. Oh, all right.
Oh, wow.
Let's go on over there.
The one in the white is just popping her balloon just to pop.
Okay, your name and age.
I'm Janine. I'm 28.
Okay, Janine, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Again, for a couple reasons. It was the hair. I just don't feel like you take care of it very well. Maybe like pick it out and like use a little sponge thing to add some curls. I think I add a little bit of texture. It was the jacket with the outfit, and the jacket with the shoes kind of threw me off a little bit, but it's okay. And then the third thing is you kind of look like one of my cousins, TJ, shout out. I don't know what it is about you, because like it's not that you look like him, but something about you just reminds me of him, and I can't really put my finger on it, but
Okay.
yeah.
All right, cool. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Not my standard cup of tea, but I mean, you look nice. You look nice. I do like your hair. Maybe you could have helped me with mine, but it's all good.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. I mean, she could have helped you. She does hair.
So I ain't gonna lie, the one in the white is just trying to rage bait, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm matured. I almost clicked stop stream just a while ago, bro. just off of frustration. Cause what is she talking about, bro?
All right, so we've got four
Like,
ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
This is crazy, bro.
I guess my main question is, what are your family dynamics like with your mother and father and just family in general, and how does that play a role or affect your relationships?
Okay, we'll start there and come back. Okay, name and age and the answer to his question.
My name is Deanna, and I'm 29. And I have a good family dynamic. I'm close with my mom and my dad. My dad lives far away in Florida, but we're still close. I have a big family. My mom has a lot of siblings. I have 2 siblings myself, so very good, very close.
Okay. Over here, name and age and answer to his question.
My name's Brianna, and I'm 26. Also, again, I'm very close to my family. We have a group chat. I mean, we're talking every other day. So, yeah, we're really important. Yeah.
Nice.
Your name and age and the answer to his question.
Hi, I'm Vanessa. I'm 27. So the first part was explain the family dynamics. Then what was the second part?
Just how does that play a role in your relationships and building?
How does that play a role in my relationships? So to start with, I'm very close with my family. I talk with my mom and dad daily, even like across platforms, sending memes on social media and stuff like that. How it plays a role in my relationships, I lean on my family for relationship advice sometimes. Definitely like asking my dad and stuff like that. So maybe how it plays a role in my relationship dynamics, leaning on my family for like consultation. Somebody that has a tribe and is accountable to someone like a father figure or even like a mentor, that's going to be very important for me because that's something that I have for myself.
Nice.
And over here, name and age and answer to his question.
Hi, I'm Ashley, and I'm 26. So to answer your question, Mom, I'm really close with my parents, my whole family. We're all very close. I view, my mom and dad's relationship, like I love their relationship. They've been married for 20 plus years. So I know what it's like to be in a happy home. And that's something that I really want to live like when I'm older and I have my own family. So, they really set the standards for that. So, yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to hand you a pick.
Okay.
There you go. Hang on to that. And I'm going to have you pop 1 balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead. All right, so why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I liked everything he was saying. He looks well. The only thing I was just trying to hear more of what you had to say. The age gap, I'm 26, you're 35, 10 years is like push for me, but I wanted to hear you out.
Okay, thanks. And now why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Well, that was the primary reason that I popped, due to the age. So, just the age gap. Other than that, yeah. Understand.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Let's head on back over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It was just, we do have an age gap as well. I'm 26, you're 35. But you're really nice. Like, I like everything that you said and, the questions you asked. It seems like, you have a lot going for yourself. But, I just don't see us, being compatible and things like that.
Okay. All right.
Understand that.
And what about over here? Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I do find her attractive. Yes, I do find her attractive. She is someone that I would talk to, but I understand that.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, we've got 2 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Who he going with, Chad? Who y'all think he going
What
with?
is a fun/romantic date for you?
Okay, we'll start here. What is a fun/romantic date for you?
I would say I'm really social. So I like to get out and kind of be in the mix. So maybe like an art show, where we can talk with the artists and, just kind of enjoy, art in different mediums. There's a lot of things like that in Dallas. So I attend a lot of social networking events like that also combine art and stuff. So maybe going to one of those with my partner. Yeah.
go down over here. All right, let's hear from you.
A fun date would be probably like paintballing or something that I can just be active. You know, we can be active. Romantic, I would probably say just a nice dinner. You know, being able to talk, maybe not having our phones, something like that.
And then, oh, sorry, while we're here, any questions for him?
You said somebody that has multiple kids. How is somebody with one kid? I do have a child.
I am open to that.
I don't know. That seemed a little skeptical.
Oh, as I stated, it's multiple. One.
So what's like, well, like, you know, what? Okay. I don't know how to
ask it.
Word the question. So yeah, what is it about? You have no kids?
I have no kids.
Okay.
And that's truly the only reason. But like I said, if you have multiple, and that's a no deal. I mean, a deal breaker. But one, you know, I'm open to that. I mean, because I am older. We're getting older, so if you have
And
a
you
kid,
say you're how old again?
I'm 35.
35. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're good?
Yeah, for now. Yeah.
Okay. All right, any questions over here?
Can you answer your question?
As far as both family dynamics or
Sure.
debate?
Yeah.
Well, I have a strong family dynamic. Both of my parents are still together. They're actually having their 50th wedding anniversary this year. So, you know, I've had a great example of, you know, structure and what it is to build and grow together. So thankful to them for that. So it just makes me, you know, want that the same for myself. As far as a fun romantic date, I'm a spontaneous guy. So I'm open to everything. First date, you know, I'm more of a traditional guy. Let's, you know, have dinner, you know, maybe do a speakeasy lounge, something like that. You know, if we're together, hey, we can just hop on a jet, plane. I'm saying jet or plane, but we can take a flight for the weekend, or hey, we can get in the car and drive somewhere. So like I said, I love to travel. So it's just spontaneous, and whatever you and I enjoy together, we're gonna do it.
Okay, all right, well, thank you. Let's head on back. So we are down to our final two.
Okay.
It is time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop that one balloon.
And no more questions.
Do you got one, Bruin?
No, just where do you live? I know she
where they
said
live.
Dallas. Where
Okay.
do you live? Oh.
So you're in Dallas. Where do you live?
I'm in New York.
New York.
Yeah.
Okay. And where are you?
Georgia.
Georgia. Okay. All right.
Just,
Okay. It is time to pop now.
okay. Awesome. So I assume no one has a issue with long distance.
Guess not.
Start with.
They sure don't.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so let me have you stand here. Why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I like the things that he was saying and just kind of hearing him out. I kind of was popping soon for everybody, so you know, just giving him a fair shot.
Okay, sounds good. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I mean, ultimately, you know, it is the one kid. You know.
Yeah,
all that.
rightfully so.
Okay. All right, thank you. Let's come up to the front. Come on up here with us. All right, guys. Any final question between the two of you before we determine if we have a match?
Sickle Brown. Yo.
So it's really important to me that my partner is someone who is dependable. It's not afraid of commitment. I love that you said that one of your kind of models for a relationship is your parents because they've been together for so long. In your life, maybe even in work, like, what are some instances like where you're dependent on, or like, yeah, where you're dependent on, or like have a little more responsibility, like?
Okay. An example of that right now, in my current job, I had a few people who left or, you know, left the company. So right now it is really on my shoulders to carry my team and lead my team. So right now, you know, they're depending on me to lead and, you know, rebuild the department. So at this time right now, I would say my career is where I'm doing that. But also with my family, niece and nephew, brothers, you know, I'm the youngest of two siblings, and ironically, I think everyone looks to me for a lot of things. So, you know, I'm always there for them, and I have a big family, and, you know, we're just a close-knit family who sticks beside each other. So we're just always there for one another. That's, you know, how I was raised.
Okay.
Okay, you good?
I am good.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
No. I mean, we didn't talk about it, but no kids either, or do you
No
have
kids.
Yeah, so.
You don't have any kids?
No, I do not.
Okay. Well, let me ask my final question then, y'all. Is it a yes for you for him?
It's a yes for me.
And is it a yes for you for her?
It's a yes for me.
We got a match. I'll take the mic. Go ahead and get your girl. Make some noise for them,
I don't even know what he doing with that for real. I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to start hating, man. He doesn't know what he's doing with that. You don't know how to manage that, man. You don't know what he's doing with that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You can just see it in his body language. You don't know what he's doing with that, bro. Like this one told it all right here. Look.
Yes for me.
And is it a yes for you for her?
It's a yes for me.
We got a match.
Look at this guy, bro.
I'll take the mic. Go ahead and get your girl. Make some noise for them, ladies.
Bro, not even cooler than me for real, man. This is rigged. It's rigged. He ain't cooler than me. I ain't gonna lie, I'm way cooler than him. He's not half as cool as me. Nah, W match, bro. Finally, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's been a minute since we got back-to-back matches, bro. Shout out to them, bro.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you'd like to...
Damn, chat, hold on.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning...
How nobody match with glasses, bro? How nobody... Like, yo, I'm seeing the top three. Low key, them two should have got matched. White, she was just there because it was Saturday night. Red should have got matched with somebody. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, they bugging.